And hello everyone, it is I, the Heroscaper, like still with a broken webcam, so you just get a look at my arm, my beautiful arm today, unfortunately. But I hope everyone's having a good Friday. This will be kind of a short stream today. I haven't done in a while. I've been busy to say the least. You can tell I'm already covered in paint. My airbrush kind of exploded on me. And hello, Mr. The Tank. It is good hearing from you. I certainly do miss you a whole lot. And just watching your streams, my painting has declined since you've been likewise busy. But hope everyone's had a good week. I've had a good week. The weather's changed from sub-freezing to, 70, 60 degrees today or something like that. Because Kansas is a little bipolar, but I'm not complaining. I work outside for my job, so I like when the weather isn't absolutely terrible. Today I'll try to get through some gruts I got lying around. I'll probably get the flag bearer done. Maybe I'll start working on Hrognak. This big old rhino boy right here. Not rhino. Triceratops. Almost lost my dinosaur card right there. I do know a thing or two about dinosaurs. I'm just kind of getting set up here. But yeah, pretty good. I'm just going to start off. So, of course, I'm not going to freehand this symbol here because I just don't want to. I do have some water slides I'll be printing off and applying to that. I've been kind of doing some research on how to apply those. I'm kind of waiting for some solvent to come in so they kind of get better attached. But we can certainly get the base coat done today. I got Hrognak right here. I will try to get going. These are all 3D prints, and maybe I'll touch up some GC stuff right here. I got catch this guy right here, Sagmore Stalker. And I cheated and airbrushed him, but I can do some detail work on the flowers. And we'll hop right into it. We're applying a thin red coat to the flag. If I was really smart, I probably just would have airbrushed this part, but I don't know. I'm still figuring it out. Requires a bit of finesse to use. It is late. I meant to start streaming like 2 hours ago, so I don't expect to happen to stream. But mainly I use it so I can have this footage on file if I ever decide to make a how-to video for this guy. So you can kind of watch this process. Maybe these days I gotta steal a page from TOV and just stream while I edit. I have a video I'm working on currently called Creator Spotlight, where I just interview different content creators and talk about how they do what they do, still their fun secrets. And that's been going really well. We're just keeping this nice and thin. This nice big area covered. I did some little highlights on this just to really kind of make the transitions a lot easier. But probably if you want a more consistent look with Heroscape, probably just prime the whole thing black. Whenever you paint a figure, you always got a Heroscape figure. You're gonna decide: do I want it to be accurate or good? There's a divide between that. Let's use a hero. I'll probably be switching out to different other figures while he dries. I'm using Pro Acryl. What is this color called? I have to memorize the colors for like 5 different brands. This is burnt red. It has a strong resemblance to a lot of Gar's colors. Gar's colors. I like it's a bit more vibrant than the matte gray, but I think they have a mahogany color that's a bit of a better color match. I just like this color a bit more. And also, whenever you paint Heroscape figures, you gotta remember that you're gonna apply a heavy wash, so the shade will be darkened. Alright. Alright. He's got a metallic for the frame of it. I'm gonna use my dark metal. It'll be kind of fun to build up. These days I'm gonna master non-metallic metal. That's on my list of things to do. Probably not this year, just because I have a lot of other painting to get done. But definitely my plan for next year is to really focus hard on that. Where is this? The worst. Alright, I'm gonna apply a dark silver, just a nice dark color to it. I've kind of fully started my process of switching to Pro Acryl, although I have been testing out some green stuff world paints as well. I do like, I like how unique their paint line is. They have a lot of really unique stuff. I have some stuff in the mail I'm excited to try. I got their Dark Max Black, I think it's called. Like black is black you can get. $25, so I was excited to try that out. Maybe I'll paint Sergeant Alexander Drake in that, just to test it out. As you know, as the part of the slight drama that's going on. I think we're just bored. We want this thing to start rise. It definitely doesn't indicate professionalism, but I think we're supposed to see it. Like, people make mistakes, but it's exciting. I'm just ready for it to come. It's been too long. I'm gonna eventually need to get a new cutting mat. This one has seen some better days. No one hops on by 40. Maybe I'll just I'll cut it short tonight. I do have other things to do, but tomorrow I'm celebrating Valentine's Day. I like to celebrate it when no one else is celebrating it. You know, just avoid the crowds and the busy diners. And it's more likely I have someone to watch my kids, so. Where are all my friends at? I do like Vallejo's browns a lot. You got a really nice, strong brown line. I don't like Army Painter's browns as much. It's supposed to be. Hard to tell. Nope, that's brown. but that's just nice coverage. Camera lane. There we go. I don't think it matches the color exactly, but I don't really care. A bit more bold than the other brown. Alright, which one? So this guy has more gold than the traditional copper. I think that's what sets him apart. Thin down just a bit. It's coming out a bit thick. Black on the a sticky handle available here. It's probably not covered in dog hair. Preferably one that's essentially sticky. All right. Go. We're just getting this guy going. All right. Let's see. And probably should just prime this guy all black. Probably didn't need to do zenithal, but it's nice for picking out details. Let's see. It'll save me a little bit of time on the kilt. This is a really easy and real nice paint job to do. You're looking to not spend $100 to get yourself a nice flag bearer. This is definitely a fun one to get painted. Probably the easiest flag bearer out of the bunch. I have a Laglor printed that I've been I've been putting off because I'm still kind of grokking how to get that looking nice. Like the monkey itself part is the ape itself part isn't bad, but it's the flag. Even with a water slide decal, it'll be it's just I have to have motivation to get that one done. I know it was about Vidar, but he has the most complicated units. Slightly. Ooh, let's not blind everyone. There we go. Alright, just get this guy going. Nice and easy. Definitely apply your darker colors first, as they're the easiest one to color over. Alright, so we're going to set a nice undercoat for this metallics here. I find myself a nice, I'm going to make it sort of a yellowish brown mixture here. I think I have like I'm actually going to use this Vallejo medium flesh tone. I think this will be a really good and make with a little bit of the brown. I think it'll look really nice once I put metallic over it. A nice light tan. Maybe a little bit yellow. A little bit more brown. I'm trying to decide if I want it darker or not. Probably a little bit darker so that there. And the brush I'm using is the Army Painter Regiment brush, which is just a nice size for these kind of medium Heroscape figures. Pretty durable. You got a lot of strength to them. I think I forgot to lower my aperture today. If it keeps on becoming a problem, I might change it around. But today's just kind of a lazy Friday, getting something painted, just so so I can feel like I got something done today. I try to paint at least one figure every day, just to stay fresh. Usually I paint about 4 or 5. Okay, his belt is red. Notice that first. Kind of learning this model as I paint it. Kind of discovering all its little secrets, stories it doesn't want to tell me or tell anyone else, but will only whisper in my ear. Oh yeah, you got a lot of nice little armbands here. That's where I really like painting figures. You really kind of just you really appreciate the model a lot more. You find a lot of little just fun things the person who models the figure kind of puts in for you. Like his little buttons, a little bag. These just little fun little things. And right now I'm applying what's called an undercoat. Essentially, an undercoat's really good to apply for metallics. Even if you're using you know, just simple metallic paint or non-metallic metal. It just kind of makes the metal feel more metal, for lack of a better word. It kind of gives it a little bit more of a natural shading and progression on the figure compared to just putting gold onto this. Also, if I miss a spot with the gold, this will kind of act as the filler. There we go, just getting things done. Keep on forgetting to get my my micro HDMI cord for my second camera. So, you know, no video. You're not missing much. You're just missing me squint at my figure constantly. So just imagine I'm doing that. You'll be fine. Nice sloppy base coat layer. We got some fun things coming for the channel pretty soon. I got like 3 videos kind of in the midst of post-production. So I'm really excited about getting those finished. Those should be getting done pretty soon. If I can focus. The problem I have is that when I'm editing, I can't paint. When I'm painting, I can't edit. And I like doing both those things. So I'm always kind of stuck in a constant loop of wanting to do the other thing. It's a downright nightmare. Where does this go? Alright, so let's just paint all this. Colors or full coverage. Trying to get as much stuff as I can get done before March 1st, before, you know, AOA officially drops for Heroscape. Just I feel like I'll have other stuff. I need to start making this little response videos in terms of news and updates. But there's so many other YouTubers who are gonna have that covered. I feel like I'm just gonna repeat what they say, and then I'm gonna repeat it again on the TOV podcast, which I'm on, and then, you know, it's endless cycle. But I should probably do that more with more stuff coming out. Make a thumbnail of my face looking shocked at a picture of a washi or something. I'm at 149 subscribers right now. It's kind of driving me crazy because 150 is a benchmark I'm trying to achieve, and I've been stuck at 149 for a while. Hoping to get past that number. And then move to the next one, which is 200. And 250, 500. I got plans. Take over the internet. That's my plan. Or just maybe paint and have fun. You never know. It's hard to tell with me. plan is to hopefully go to ScapeCon this year. Meet a lot of new people. And some connections there. An idea for ScapeCon when I go is to maybe set up a booth, because I want to eventually create an index for all the VC figures, but I unfortunately don't have them all. If someone has a figure I'm looking for, you can at least get a video of it. I don't have to spend money I don't really want to spend on OEM figures, because I can kind of paint. That's kind of my whole thing. It was tough. I finished the T&D set to make that video, but spent a lot more. I was like, you know what? I could print the green scale warriors for 50 cents, and here I am spending $40 on them. But thankfully, I used my painting to supplement the cost of that. Good commission sales. So it's it all works out in the end. These lines a bit right here. Let's see what colors these are. It's black. Black too. It's usually what I do for my commissions is when I make them, I just I go and buy some new paint or new printing supplies, or I try to just kind of keep it flowing back to what I like to do, which is nice. Got a bunch I probably should be working on now. I got a bunch of dwarves to finish. Templars. I'm just I primed the Templars. I kind of was just waiting for them to dry, so I was like, I'll just get these guys done. They're on my big massive pile of things to get done. I feel like a lot of people will be wanting Templars after G Busy's massive win. Alright, so I'm trying to remember my formula for I made for orc skin. I believe it's scaly hide. I actually know it's scaly hide. You want it to be a bit of green in this blue. Lower it down, and I think it's just normal blue. I think it's just either flat blue or maybe a mixture of both. Let me remember this real fast here. I don't want it to look too blue. Alright. But I think scaly hide, true blue. Let's see how this works. I'll put this over here, so in case I do make a video about it, I don't have to shoot again. The Yuri Oni video I just made, let's see how this looks to me. No. Might need a little bit. I think I'm a bit too high. Let's see how this looks here. First off, let's get a chunky brush. That might be too. Let's put a tad bit of wolf gray in there. And a little bit more scaly. Well, a long time to kind of come on this color here. And when I mix it too, you can kind of nice blue looking like that right there. So if I was to say how to recreate this, I would say 2 parts scaly hide, 1 part flat blue, with just a drop of gray. Lower the values a bit. See how that pairs. That looks pretty close. This looks pretty good to the official thing. Alright, now where did I put my model as? There goes my Hrognak on the floor. Bye, Hrognak. Is it Hrognak? Ornak? I don't know how to say that. Need Matt Mercer to give me the pronunciation of all this. It's a hooligan. You don't want no bright. My friend Blast Shark says no bright blueberry orcs. Really nice. You gotta imagine there's gonna be a wash applied to it. Might be a little bit too bright, maybe a little bit. I don't like memorizing the ratios just because I always like to kind of play it by ear. I also like every model. I like to look a little bit unique. Oh, it's approaching on blueberry. There's like a very fine balance. Of course, if I actually dropped it out, I'd probably have a more accurate, rendition of it. I'm kind of lazy when I paint. Well, especially when I paint and stream. I have a paper clip on my other desk, and I don't want to take off my microphone and get up and get it. So I just open the cap and probably waste too much paint. You know, be better than me is what I always tell people. I'm going to apply the wash really thick on this color because we do want it to go down probably a shade or two. A bit too bright. Sometimes when I kind of mix it, I overestimate its levels. Cozies. What people do if the orc toes were left unpainted? I think my aperture's really high. That's why it's constantly got to focus. That's the important thing. If you're filming your painting, you want lots of lights and, well, its aperture's low, but the lens is open. My brain has trouble processing how to say that. Like, I know what it means, but you know, high is actually a lower aperture. I don't know. It's my brain has trouble grokking it. It's probably, let's see, yeah, it's 4.0. Usually I want to shoot at about 10 the minimum. If I have enough lights to get it all the way up to 16, then I'm cooking. But 10 the minimum. Look, I mean, it looks cool for cinematic effects, but not great for preserving all the details. This is how we're looking so far. Kind of getting just the base colors applied. We're gonna work on these bones. A mess there. I'll work on these bones, work on the metallics next. Just kind of get this guy all put together. I had a commission for a whole bunch of Grut Orcs, like 24 of them, and I definitely feel like I get how orcs are done at this point. Well, let's get a slightly better brush. Just because I don't want to have to layer back up what I already did. I recently started watching Succession. The hype is real for that show. It's pretty good. It's it's a show about a bunch of people smirking at the camera after they do something a little bit naughty against their family, and I like it. It's like, hey, I screwed you over to make $1 million. Put the glasses on, walk to the camera, smirk. It's a lot of that. I'm okay with that though. It feels like the opening to CSI Miami. But the acting and story is pretty good. It's melodrama, but it's palpable. Just gonna keep you gripping. Although every time I watch it, I just kind of can't help but think of Arrested Development. Kendall Logan. Yes, Father, I'd screw you over for $1 million. I don't know why I keep on saying $1 million. Like, that's nothing to them, but that's what my brain defaults to. Turn that up a bit. All right, let's find a good gold for this, because this is kind of a not bronze, not gold, it's bright yellow gold. Maybe I'll mix it together. See if I have something good for you. Let's see here. What am I feeling here? This gold is, you know what, maybe a 50-50 mixture of let's take this evil chrome, and I want to put a touch of this medium blush tone, and I should just see how we do. More this. I'm liking that. Let's see here. See how well this meshes. Alright, that's good enough for me. Really, the color matching only matters if you have another one on the board. It is official. Otherwise, it's close enough. People won't really care or notice. Ooh, I'm liking that. This is gonna look really good with a wash on it. This brown undercoat definitely is the key to it, though. feeling really fancy, you can not even paint the recesses. Not even have to use a wash. I won't be doing that for this because it won't really look. It'll look too good. There's kind of an art to making these things look kind of messy. That's black underneath that, so I'm being a little sloppy with it. I'll go back and fix it on the next layer. Black. I made it a little bit too moist. All right, well we're looking good. We're getting this guy coming together. Colors is a little better. It actually has like a tan bag. If you notice in Heroscape figures, they kind of only use like four colors usually. Oh, there's my. I will return this. See? I've grabbed what I needed. Yeah, it looks like that's. I might mix that with a tad bit of brown just to offset. But I have some heavy warm white from Pro Grill, which I love all their whites. Their whites are a thing of beauty for sure. Just gonna mix a little bit in there, so it's not. I don't have any like light hands. This one hand. Should invest some of those. Yeah, okay, let's see here. Follow me. Now we're here. I think it's the same color for the tone. We'll probably separate that out just a bit. Just add a base layer for this color. I'll have to clean up the little straps on. His little leg spikes. missed the top part of this flag. Silly me. Fun. Just a little bit of shadow as extra. Hope it doesn't show up well on camera. I'm just gonna touch up my mistakes right here. This is where I got a little bit too eager. This figure will be included in the giveaway for this month, so be sure to check Facebook out, as he will be included. He'll be a nice little addition to your army if you don't have this guy. Let's just add that red back here. I forgot that. Just gonna go back and all of the lines you forgot to fill in. Back here. I'm just getting some darker skeleton bone. Or right here. I want to build it up to a nice cool base, so. Too bright. And for now, just going through it in a nice little consistent coverage. There we go. We're looking pretty sharp here. Always just look all the way around. Make sure you don't forget anything. Any big glaring spots where you just forgot to do camera. Just put the paint on. Right here, what was I thinking? Would have ruined the whole thing. That tiny little. That is black. I got a little sloppy with that. Go over this with some black blue just to make it pop a bit more. All right, there. Well, there we go. That's what it's looking like without any wash. Green bit right there. All right. Make sure you always get that little tiny part underneath spikes. You don't notice it, but it does just make them feel off if you don't. Especially the top parts. Okay. This right here. You of course could spend as long or as little as you like on the base go. You know, the figure itself is pretty sloppy, so if you want it to look more accurate, just don't really care about this little stuff right here. I care. Now if I had to paint 100 of these, I wouldn't care. Here's a flag bearer. He's gonna look kind of cool. Alright, let's oh, he's got a little, he looked a little kind of flat down here. Alright, let's get him, let's get his precious shash painted. Part that goes directly here. Okay. If you're painting this guy and you don't own him yourself, and you probably would have missed that, then make sure you check out my indexes on my channel, where I have a 360 spin of Heroscape figures. There we go. I'm going to switch to a brush with a nicer head now so I don't ruin all my work and have to start over. Using my Kolinsky size 0. I mean my Pro Stable. Alright. Nice little pop of color just to give it some personality. I'm just making sure this is covered fully. Okay, there we go. That definitely does help out a lot. Yeah, it seems like I forgot a little bit of cloth that was shown through right here. And what you can do is use the black just to give some faint outlines to the parts where the scan hasn't gone through. Okay, a lot better. I'll let this dry for a couple minutes. While we're doing this, since we already have the paint mixed, let's just get Hrognak all painted. Now, traditionally in the official model, Hrognak has a lot darker skin. I'm going to give him just the orc mix we have, so it looks like he fits right in. Maybe just make it a tad darker. Look up a picture of what this guy looks like. She'll do that. What does old Hrognak look like? Not very hard to paint. You, of course, can change it to match the skin color, but I don't know. This bright blue is like super indicative of Heroscape Orcs, so I try to match as close as possibly, as often as I can. We know so little about Grut and Heroscape. I hope we get some a chance for that place to shine. This is cool, but it doesn't really serve a lot of narrative purpose. It would be awesome if we had, you know how we had like the master set of Morrows? If we had one with just the Battle of Gruts. I'd be down for that. Nice dark brown for this. Rich brown. Where is my dark umber? Where is my dark umber? Why do you need to know? Greater good isn't. Do have a black brown right here, so maybe I can lighten it a bit. And let's just add a touch of the lighter brown. This is actually a figure that probably would do really well with speed paints. Just because it's nice, simple colors and textures. I'm just trying to find a better picture of him. Yeah, I did not spend a lot of time separating the colors in this guy. I'm going to go through and spruce them up a bit. I do like when you compare this guy to like a Heroscape Orc. He's just so buff. Nope, he's just all clad in leather. guy has beautiful flowing hair, though. You gotta give that to him. He could be in a L'Oreal commercial. L'Oreal Orc. It's not even funny, but it made me laugh. I'm being kind of downright sloppy with this guy at this time. I think I'm gonna focus. All right. This work is probably done now. Now let's get some wash going up in here. Orcs just use a plain black wash. Pretty heavily applied too. Nope. Just black. Don't that will ruin your day if you just use paint instead of wash. I've done that a couple times. All right, there's some wash. Good old brush you don't care too much about. Good size head. I always just bring it down just a little bit. And there's three crevices. Look at that. For orcs, you just use a heavy wash. Don't worry about it. Alright. On the flag, you are going to get some pulling. I recommend you put water in your brush and kind of move it around to kind of paint it on like that. Oh, this is pretty good. This have buck teeth, so watch out. one looks really good. I'm happy with how this all coming together. I like the Gruts because the wash always settles really nicely on their faces because they have these large indents for very reason. I'm just going around making sure nothing settles in the area where I don't want it to. Don't want to move it around too much or it'll cause kind of blotchiness. Trying to make the flag a little bit more. I've seen some better days. Okay. Ornak looks great. Oh, hey, Dark Puffin and Corey Knoll, thanks for hopping on. I didn't even notice. I didn't think anyone saw it this time. Well, yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, he's coming along. I'm gonna have to figure out how to paint his dice. But this guy will be he'll be in the giveaway this month on Facebook, so certainly watch out there. I was talking to myself for a bit. I didn't even realize people were talking to me. All right. Well, we're going to let this guy, you want him to dry straight down. Okay. Here's the original. And I say that's close enough for me. I'm going to go through once this is all dry. Figure out the face details. Buff up the belt buckles, but for now that's good for me. I'm gonna apply some water slides. Flag. All right. Well, let's see what else can I do here. I don't got much time left. Waiting for this guy to fully dry. Well, I get all this wash applied. Let's get. Probably should spines first. I think he has kind of an angel green is probably what I'll use for his spikes. Alright, let's see here. What kind of brush do I want to use for this? I did go through and kind of airbrush the base, just to save me a bit of time. I'm going to have to clean it up. There's some issues right here. I think I forgot to do this part. But fixing issues is my specialty. Alright, where is that? Where did I put that angel green up? I just had it in my hand. Losing my mind. Oh, there you go. And just in your brush. And just kind of fill in the lines. Friday, don't got work tomorrow. Enjoying. So ever think I would do a airbrush tips and tricks video? I've been thinking about it. I myself am still learning the airbrush. So I don't feel confident enough to teach it yet. So I've kind of just gotten one relatively recently. But once I kind of put it together, I will definitely make a full-on video for that. I could probably do an intermediary, just kind of like, if you want to get an airbrush, this is what it's good for type video. But there's some really cool stuff I'm still trying to kind of figure out how to do. It's just kind of it's a different mentality than painting. It's not necessarily hard. You just got to do a lot of cleaning, and you got to kind of really got to understand blending and flow and stuff like that. It's great. It's a great tool if you like to paint a lot and your weather's terrible. Just for applying the base coat and primer itself will save me hours. Like, here's something I did. I kind of was able to get some cool gradients on this with an airbrush. It's all still kind of experimental. I've been doing a lot of practicing on some more advanced stuff. So once I get to that point, for sure, I will put that on my list. But I feel like I'm still making like 10 mistakes a day on it. And I have one, just not confident enough to give it a shot. Yeah, it's I mean, if you got one, just doesn't hurt to use it. Maybe practice on a just a cheap airbrush, it depends on if you have like the compressor or if it's kind of like the cheap, $30 ones you can get on Amazon or something like that. But yeah, I wouldn't use like your $200 airbrush at first. There's just biggest thing is understanding. I would first is I would take apart your airbrush 5 times. Is just take it apart, know where all the parts and how it attaches together, because you will be doing a lot. If you want your airbrush to last, it's definitely just cleaning. If you don't have it, get some airbrush cleaner. It'll really make the process a whole lot nicer for you. And I was just using water when I started. Got some. Let's spread this out. And it just wasn't cleaning very well. Also, if you don't have them, get some airbrush like bristle tips to really just clean up the nozzles. It's a lot of maintenance, and kind of upkeep. But if you can kind of get over that, it's really, really nice. Like, this guy would have taken me a long time to airbrush, but he took me, to paint by hand, but he took me 10 seconds. I have some really big projects, stuff that's really like I haven't mastered anything too crazy. I'm trying to see if I have anything I airbrushed. Like all these right here, they're all airbrushed, all these fear leg spiders. Imagine how hard it is to go through and paint between each leg and not miss any spot. The airbrush saved me a lot of time. Now I can just make dozens of these things really, really fast, which is always really nice. For Granite Guardians, I'm kind of at just the base coat, but I just sprayed it black, sprayed it gray, and did the details in a wash, and it's not bad at all. I'll have to look through. It's my wife's airbrush. I need to see what's all there. Yeah, definitely watch some videos beforehand. I think a good, Scott the Mini Painter YouTube channel it's a good breakdown on what to do. And I watch them a lot. They have a really good editing flow. I learned a lot of this. They have actually have breakdowns on how they film and make their stuff too, which is really helpful for me starting off. All right, I'm gonna have to. It's going. Let's see, what are these colors at? Oh, its horns on the side are green too. I didn't realize that. Okay, well, we're just gonna keep it going. screen. And yeah, all those little spikes. I thought those were bone colored. Well, glad I double checked that. I have 2 of these printed. What I usually do is I paint one where I usually do that live, and then I realize all my mistakes, and I go back and actually paint it the right way. So definitely, I was like, oh, I would definitely change some things if I was to paint this thing again. But that's the fun thing about this, is you can always just kind of keep on learning new tricks and tips, and really try new things. It's fun, especially with 3D printing. It's a lot more room to experiment. You know, this big thing right here cost me like $2 to print, maybe less, because I hauled it out. Yeah, I'm trying to learn how to do all like the blending and the highlights with that for the airbrush, and I kind of get it, but I struggle with my control of it. I especially struggle because the first like 3 months I was using it, I was it was missing like a piece, so it would like sputter and splurt, and you know, it was like a $2 piece just didn't have attached to it when I bought it, and it was making my life miserable. But it's running a lot smoother now. Painting horns is one of my least favorite things to do, because you gotta get it all corners. Like, it's like painting like 4 or 5 tiny little things every time you do it. Nope, just that spot. White horns are the worst though. Like these, I airbrushed these just because I just didn't want to have to apply other layers to get that solid coverage on. There we go. We are getting things in order. I do love me a good dinosaur. Like they're a passion of mine. I was kind of like that weird dinosaur kid growing up. Knew too much about dinosaurs. And what happened to my music? I think that I'll listen to it all. Let me turn up the music. I cannot paint in silence. I will. My ADD is too much for that. That's why most of my playlist is kind of nice, mellow listening. Just because if it's any if it's any more interesting, I will lose focus entirely. All right, let's get back to this guy. The music will play. Oh, well, let's go to the end. There we go. Oh, da, da, da. Alright, so I've transitioned my dry brushes to makeup brushes. A lot of people have been telling me that they're the best to use. I bought like a pack of like 20 of these for like $5. And they're great. I love them. I'm going to show them off. Alright, so we want to give this guy kind of a... Let's kind of establish a darker tone real fast here. I had my field blue. Let's see how this is. If you're painting, definitely recommend painting texture palette as they are quite nifty paint. It helps remove a lot of the excess. I don't know if I'm feeling this blue though, because the original figure is a bit more of a brown to a light. Some of these details flushed out. See, if I was smart, I would have done all this before I painted the bones. Let's get a nice, I have like a necromancer cloak or I need like a nice dirty brown. Let's see here. Dark stone is perfect. That's the color I should have painted it to me. Let's get a little feisty. Let's get a... You know what? Let's get a little bit of... Where's my light gray at? I have that right here. Aha! That's the one that's wild. Let's see. little bit more. This was the best. Just a bunch of dry brushing. It's hard to mess up a dinosaur. Now I want just bits of an odd color. Maybe like this scale hide just to really kind of give it some weird dimension. Not all over, just a little, not like that. That was the worst thing that could possibly happen. They're looking pretty fun. Okay. This wash, I'm going to add just a tiny bit of brown wash to it, just to make it more of a richer tone. Really thin this down. Too much brown wash. Actually, I like it. I do want a bigger I do need a bigger brush. Let's see here. It stole my brushes and Just a bit more black to this too. No. Oh, there you go. This will do. Being a general mess right now. Yeah, that's how it works. Okay. Well, there we go. We got this guy basically done. I'm gonna have to touch up the horns and spines a bit more. We're gonna let that dry. Wow. Like I said, this was the best to paint. You can't go wrong. All right, let's just get this done. What else I got going on? Well, let's see. I'm just... All right. I know I have some wood grain paint around here somewhere, but I can't seem to find it. That's no problem. Just gonna go build this up the old-fashioned way. I need to find my prosthetic is what I'm really missing here. Howda doing? Well, I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. We're supplying some thin layers of brown for the wood texture. Definitely don't want to cover that up. It's really nice. If you're feeling lazy, you can dry brush the wood white, but put speed paint over it. And that looks really good that way too. Dark silver on this thing. That down just a tad bit too much. Gotta watch out for metallics. You don't want to thin them down too much, otherwise they will create a big mess. Let's see, what color is shields? They got the orc style shields. Okay. We can make that happen. So. Okay, let's get this done. Alright. Skeleton bone applied. definitely want to make sure you have full coverage on this thing. If you want to save time, definitely prime this white instead of gray, as you will have to put a couple layers of the skeleton bone up. I'm just being downright messy with this because I am going to cover it up. Alright, well, I'm getting pretty tired of my end. Kind of waiting for a couple things to dry, but I think we had a good night. Lots of Grut boys painted, so can't go wrong with that. Stay tuned. Heroscape is coming. We got some big news coming and more videos coming from my way, so if anyone's watching this or rewatching this, I hope you stay safe and have a great rest of your night. Take care.